Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another day, another album. It's a brand new day. Let's go see what the RNG machine says we're talking about today. Alright, so today we're talking about one of the best mixtapes to come out in the 2010s, Acid Rap, the second project of Chicago's very own Chance the Rapper. At this point, Chance had established himself with his previous tape 10 Day, and with this project, Chance would expand his musical identity on all fronts, from the soulful production throughout the tape to lyrics about Chance's experiments with drugs and his personal life. Acid Rap has become highly regarded as one of Chance's best projects, if not his best. If you happen to be sitting here wondering what the difference is between a mixtape and an album, I'll be getting into that soon actually, but not today, maybe next week. The album is a product of its time, but the time that it came out in was a great time for hip-hop, and this project boasts features from Gambino, Noname, and Ab-Soul to Vic Mensa. Acid Rap is Chance taking a huge step forward in his music. The album opens with Good Ass Intro, a truly deserving title, with some great backing vocals and Chance announcing that we back, before breaking into some great flows and tone as he delivers some celebratory bars to open the project. It's a great opener to prepare the listener for the left field soulful rap that is going to come on this album. Pusha Man is another soulful cut with some great keys backing Chance's vocals about how he's the Pusha Man because his music is just that goddamn dope. And the song has the right to make that claim. It has an almost southern chopped and screwed sound, especially on the chorus, and Chance's high-pitched vocals are a great contrast to that here, while keeping pretty lyrically solid as well. Paranoia brings the energy lower key as Chance raps about the various paranoias in his life, from gun violence to his usage of drugs. The verses have a good energy and flow, but this track isn't a particular favorite of mine from the project, although it could definitely work as a smoke session song or something like that though, if you don't pay too much attention to the second verse about the darker side of life in Chicago. Cocoa Butter Kisses is one of the biggest hits from the album, and with good reason. The catchy chorus about smoking cigarettes, the soulful beat, and quality verses from Chance, Vic Mensa, and Chicago legend Twista, the latter of whom brings his trademark speedy flows to this absolutely chill vibe of a song, almost reminded me of Kanye's slow jams. The Kanye comparison does feel like a conscious one intended by Chance, as a lot of Chance's sonic inspirations can be heard in Ye's tunes compared to this tape. Juice is another well-remembered classic from this tape, and actually the reason I held back on listening to this project for so long, because it only got its sample cleared recently for the 10th anniversary version. Now that the full project is streamable though, it's one of the best songs on the tape, and probably the first song I would introduce to anyone who doesn't know about Chance. His laid-back flow, free-flowing lyrics, and energetic chorus are all factors that really push this song above many others on the album, or just that were coming out at the time. Lost sees Noname and Chance link up for a more love-struck track. The beat's alright, but Chance's delivery here isn't my favorite, and it can get a bit obnoxious really early on. Noname is decent on the track, but it doesn't really elevate the song that much, which is a bit disappointing, but Noname has rarely ever disappointed before, so I can't really hold it against her. Everybody's Something is kind of a middling song about how everyone is someone to someone. A sweet sentiment, but is undercut by some of the early lyrics about niggas gripping Chance's mic like a dick. And Chance's delivery being kind of boring and whatever on this song. The singing on the chorus is alright though. The That's Love interlude does a much better job at hitting the sentimental note than its predecessor, with even less of a runtime. Chance's understated vocals at the start leading to some great singing from Chance about the great feelings associated with love. really a standout moment on the project. Favorite song is a favorite song of mine on the album, with Chance giving a playful performance on his verses, the great lead into the infectious chorus, and, of course, the great feature from Childish Gambino, who would release one of the best hip-hop albums of all time not long after this verse that he absolutely murders. Coincidence? I think not. I especially like his deeper register at the start of the verse, another banger from the project I'd highly recommend. Nana is another lower key moment on the album, and while the bass line is solid, the chorus is fucking terrible. If Chance had written anything except the na 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 verse, this song would have honestly been a favorite of mine, especially with the Action Bronson feature. But if we're gonna talk about bad song with features, Smoke Again features a horn-centric beat that kind of reminds me of Drake's Trophies. The chopped and screwed chorus is great, and Chance's delivery is pretty good, almost lining the song up to be a home run, but then Ab-Soul comes on and gives one of the worst series of bars I've ever fucking heard. Quote, "Let me put my mouth where you potty, boo. Them niggas pissed, they need potty training. They movement shit. That's a potty train." Hopefully this review will be the last time I ever hear this song. From here though, the tape brings a solid run of songs to close the project. Acid Rain gets low-key again as Chance talks about taking psychedelics and reflecting on the past and its simplicity. This meditative track is definitely one of the best tracks in this kind of vein of energy on the tape. Chainsmoking is a feel-good response to Acid Rain as Chance's singing picks up the energy, the beat gets livelier, and Chance raps about wanting to last in the rap game. The chorus is a favorite of mine, giving a very triumphant feeling in its energy. It's just a great song. Everything's Good, or the good ass outro, comes as correct as its sister opener. Another soulfully triumphant track to close this monumental mixtape. Acid Rap is one of the most respected tapes of the 2010s, and the tape that put Chance on a national stage, setting up an even bigger tape with Coloring Book a few years later. Having only heard this and The Big Day, this is easily my favorite Chance project yet, and I think is a great entry point for anyone looking to see why the dude who made Hot Shower is so highly regarded. Acid Rap is a 7 out of 10 and currently sits at number 278 on the list. Be sure to let me know your favorite Chance the Rapper song in those comments, and I'll see y'all for the next review. Deuces.